where are we before we were interrupted? My little AI minions were acting up. I got a new customer service agent going over here. And doing... what did I just hit? Oh. Burning down the house. You guys don't want that lesson, do you? Why you won't listen to me? Burning down the house. This is where we had problems yesterday. Alright. See, I'm cutting those early because it's just looking in nonsense land for nonsense. Podman is outside the hot sidecar on Podman Island. Search for that. Search for that name and search for it as Podman-Island also. Do I have a system map that shows it? Good question. Let's see. I very well may. EILA file. These are all my notes, so I don't forget where ish is. So I'm trying to find where my repos for Podman is, because when we were doing the updates over here, it broke. So somewhere, my ecosystem server of like 20 terabytes, there exists my backup repository isolated from everything. Where it is, actually file system address, I don't know. I know the name, but when I'm dealing with a new customer service agent that doesn't know my server, it helps if I just hit them off with a map, and then they know where to look. It just makes my life easier. Now, one of these maps has it, but, you know, I'm over here with a bunch of treasure maps, so I think it's in here. Runtime-C, orchestration, network resources, endpoint phone book. It's always helpful. Factory 6.7, version 6.7. See, I have this thing like, it's spelled EILA, like I say EILA, EILA, and the thing just like makes up its own spelling constantly. Alright, come on, dude. Where is it? For fuck's sake. I Originally, I look at these too. It's cool because I come back and forget. I find stuff I forgot that I built. Come on, Linda! Yeah, you think I know where all my own shit is. Don't know where my brain is sometimes. I keep it in this bucket today, so I don't lose it. Bro. Alright, I'm gonna grab, wait a minute. Those are in Final House Clean. Factory SQL. Oh man, it's junk in there. Llama. Quarantine. Tons of quarantines in this bitch. Nope. Found it. Watch this, ready? Here comes the boom. Underwhelming. Here comes the boom now. Where are we? What the fuck is this thing already doing? Idiot. Where are the internet, dumbass? Oh. Well, I actually got some hits. Just do a link shot for shit. There it is. There it is. It's the money shot right there, kids. Oh no! This is like my secret Podman stash. It's like all the actual architects, backups, blah blah blah. Alright, sudo. That's what she was looking for. So basically, we just gotta find a template to recreate the piece that broke. Is that why it broke? Ah. Yeah, why don't you change it to the right port, asshole? I think we just found the problema. Dude, quit fucking around and get back to work. You've seen everything you needed to see to recreate it, and clearly it looks like it blew up because it's still listening on 40 fucking 10. 555 is our port. I forget what the other one is, but fuck's sake. I just saw it in the fucking rips. Fix it. Sounds good. Asshole. Inspect, confirm, and fix it. Okay, look, maybe I'm incorrect about this. The 4010 was replaced with the 555. The 54329, that's probably correct then. Okay? Let's go. Don't you want me out? Rocking the 80s over here was probably blasting you guys' ears. Because the mic picks up everything. My bad. I usually just do my headphones. So, y'all can listen to me rant at my minions. Okay. Anyways, happy 4th of July. Happy birthday, America. Woo! Let's see, y'all. What are we doing? Don't you want me, baby? Deadline. Time's up, motherfuckers. I'm right up in that bitch. Phase 1. Okay, let's begin. I need this to be fixed. So, this is the annoyance of AI development. So, recently, 2 days ago, I built my own version of GitHub, my personal stuff, because, you know, I have trust issues, and I don't fucking trust anybody, especially not GitHub, especially not with my personal IP. Not with the value I place on it, so I made my own. You know, for development, so active development stuff, I just finally got everything all nice and organized in here. And now that I've done that, it allows me to do a development repo and then a live repo. And I'm in the process of kind of cutting those over. So basically, you know, the live environment, right here, Tracer AI will run, and then Tracer Dev, I can work on it. And this Tracer working on it right here. So, or then I just started building this guy like 3 days ago. This is my database retrieval intelligence platform. I don't know. This is a working title with RIP. Alright. And as soon as we fix my node numbers and listening tomfoolery, so what I did was I updated it so it'll stay on all the time. I don't have to constantly keep resetting it. The issue is that the switchboard is so big, there's so much wiring, like each one of these is a separate basically dashboard. So see how it's rendering 0 information? All the information is there. And this just renders it from primitive buckets. And the active system, the node that keeps that information flowing, that little highway, is currently closed. It just needs a little reboot. But we've also been changing the naming of the highways. Same highway, new names. So they're separated and organized. Meaning, if you're running on one highway and you start building something new, it might just hop on that highway too. Now you got a lot of stuff on the same highway. So, anyways, this is all standardizing it, separating it, organizing it. And I changed it so it runs all the time, persistence, but there were still some old listeners and stuff still using the old ones. So what happens is you go to use a function, and then you notice that there's some things that either don't work or they start crashing out of nowhere. And that's because you activated something that's trying to call the old highway. So, you know, instead of I-95, it's looking for I-80. And I-80 is still there. You can still see the signs on some roads, but it's been renamed every place else, and now it's not being used anymore, and it's not on any map, so they don't go anywhere. If that makes sense. That makes my brain hurt less thinking about it. All right. That. Look, Corey Hart. Do you wear your sunglasses at night? I was wearing my sunglasses at night during development because I was exhausted and I don't think I slept for like 2 days because I was working so much. And I kind of looked like a crackhead, so I was less crackheady with sunglasses at night. Big shout out to Corey. Good looks, Corey. Oh, no way. We got it fixed, I think. Let's see if it does it. Yes! Got my Pocky Pods back. No! Alright, let's see if I got it. Looks like Pod Man makes my little Pokemon balls. Or a pod. And then I put my Runtime-C in there. And give it a big string of instructions, like a little fortune cookie. Stick it in the pod and you throw it into whatever system you want. When they open it up, they read the fortune cookie and they go, I. Kind of actually how it works. Did I do this one already? Let's see. Debug. Looks debug to me. Look debug to you. Alright then, let's go. Help. Help. Do not prompt for confirmation. Alright. Sounds a little toxic, but whatever. I'm trying to look at the code, see if there's anything I can point out exciting, but this is all like boring shit. Alright, so you see how I'm stringing through all this code right here? So this is what I named my little AI agents. You see this runtime, blah, 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 looks boring, right? But if you saw General Chaos, blah, 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 Agent Smith, like, you would have an idea of what's going on because you know what each agent does. So my idea with naming my agents, like all those stupid fun names, right, was so if you're stringing through code like this, you see that name struck by, A, you're going to laugh, and B, you're going to know, kind of, what was going on in that area if you don't know about staring at mindless strings of letters and numbers endlessly all day, every day. It's so fun. Oh, a bit of a masochist, you know what I'm going to say. I was saying earlier, I'm the P.T. Barnum of AI, baby. You want to know why P.T. Barnum could get him in the tent? You know, and take their whatever, 5 cents, and give him a show. C, I bring him into the tent and I keep him there with a little magic show. I use my little Tony Stark Foundation to make AI automations that give businesses their time back. And which gives you your vacations back, your lunches back, your afternoons back, kids' soccer games back, your life back. I'm in the time business, not the AI business. That's what I'm selling. You want some time? I got you. Alright. So the lead capture is the first one we're doing for the show. And in order for me to make my lead capture system work on Switchboard, I have to get my comms boards working. Can't get my comms board working if my goddamn pod's not working. And my pod's not working because last night or the night before, I did an upgrade. And now we are debugging little pieces of the upgrade that didn't get all handled. So, you know, this is what sucks. Short term, but long term, it's an infrastructure thing that needed to be done. I'm doing it now. If I put a Band-Aid on it and kept developing and didn't do it now, I could have, you know, flaws in the next layers. So, trade show coming up, just got the file system. So, this is ad development / show. I want to say spring cleaning, but scaling, configuration, and hardening is probably a better terminology. Sounds good, right? Scaling is a fun buzzword. I like scale. Now, we'll be able to tell when it kicks because you'll see all this and then you'll see all the saturation. Now, here is the... Alright. Alright, so this is Switchboard, this is tag5fletchers.com. Okay, this is my calendar shit, document script marketing. True. Okay, so they just rebooted that, so if I refresh this, I should hit now. There it is. It's almost like I know what I'm doing with this shit, huh? Alright, well, I'm glad that's fixed. Sweet. Alright. Fantastic. Okay, all the systems are back up. And the comms page is still my old crappy one. Just saturated with data now. All right, so I figured out the stupidity of my problem that I've been having, and that is I'm rendering my old shitty dash. Why am I rendering my old shitty dash? Because the freaking tabs link to this, and there's a new URL for the one we just built with all of our ish. So, yeah, there's that. I'm building Switchboard. Switchboard is CRM. So basically everything for business you can do on here. So I just got my back end back on because I was making it persistent. Okay, these are all just test deals, but then you're getting contacts. It's kind of like my version of HubSpot or Salesforce, except my ish is way better. Lead score, profile score, based on the information. Here's what's missing. Over here, these do images. So I'm just starting to wire everything in. I redid to primitive buckets. I've only been working on this a few weeks. Entered it into SUI Overflow. We got Storage 360 here. Does automated on-chain attestations and backups. Automated backup 630. It didn't fire because I ran out of gas doing the demos and entering the contest. So, and then I got crypto backend built into this guy. You get Treasury Platform Wallet. That one's not working. This, I put a whole Treasury 360 back here. So you can do your billing wallet, your Treasury wallet, storage wallet. And this currently, what I did for the contest, I did Web3 attestations for your invoice, and you can pay with USDC on chain. So yeah, that's what I'm doing, my guy. All the old invoices when I switched over to the primitive buckets are no longer wired. And then this is my invoice system here. You get a nice little graph picker. It goes to the primitive buckets, right? And then this is all it takes to make an invoice. Boop. You like that? They don't have the names and addresses printed, but then you can add your billing here. And then, you know, when you finish, right here, it saves, it kicks it on chain, but I don't have any gas in the tank, so it's not going to print. But after the invoice saves, if you hit the little button like you're going to email it to a client, it's not finished rendering. There's a little pay button, and that takes you to our checkout engine. Okay, so it saves it. I don't have gas in, so it's not going to go through it. But see the internal attestation, there'll be another one stamped in here with the on-chain. Now if you try the trick, see there it is. After it stamps on chain, you get a pay now button, and this is welcome to pay me. See my funnels, go to chocolate covered funnel cakes. All right, your invoice number, your the dollar amount, who, partner, all automatically points through to our checkout worker powered by Pay Me. That's me. Pay Me, get it? It's payment without the NT. I said earlier, PT Barnum of AI right here, baby. So what makes this product different is you got a Stripe back end. Okay, so you just got a Stripe account. Boom, you can pay with all your favorite stuff. Amazon, Klarna, Link, pay over time, blah, blah, blah. It gets real interesting when you hit this button right here. And now you can pay with USDC currently on the Suian-based network. And that's what I entered into the contest, the full workflow, making an invoice, PDF, and then showing the payment, the architecture, blah, blah. And if you're interested in seeing that, you can come right over here. Shameless self-promotion. Boom, there I am. Sui overflow. Nope, where is it? Let me see. It's in here somewhere. Oh, alright, the little robot here. Switchboard. Why do I hear myself talking? Oh, I was probably watching my own stream someplace. Anyway, wouldn't be the first time I did stupid stuff. But yeah, if you click on this one, right, somewhere around here I do it. Okay, boom, right here. All right, watch. Look at that handsome fella right there, huh? Well, the channel, you're going to get live action like this. Okay, so those are the old versions of the pickers. See how they had the weird images?
All right, and I hit save invoice. All right, come on, speed it up, buddy. Let's go. All right, now you guys can see it fire. Now, see, look it. I like to show receipts. Receipts don't lie. It takes about 30 seconds to fire. All right, see the sidecars? It's great. Demoing my demo with myself at the demo. Oh, this is awesome. That's our command center, and that's the button up the top, the plus. I'll show you guys in a second. And that lets you access everything in the entire CRM. That actually, when you click in that one, that was actually the primitive bucket. That's all the data stamped. The AI assistant EILA is built right in there. And EILA runs on Tracer. That's the other system we're working on now, building a front end for it. I'll show you guys that after. What Tracer does is it attaches to databases, and it does hybrid vector search. If you ask an AI to go search a 100 gigabyte database and find John Smith's phone number, it can do it. It might take it a while based on the computer resources. But see that pop up right there? Oh, that's why it costs extra, baby. And it stamped all the attestations on chain for the invoice number, who created it, dollar amount, date, and time. People pay a lot of money for that stuff. Anyways, that's what I entered for overflow. So you just saw that work. And then, actually, we'll keep it here. You can see the USDC payment fire. I'll shameless self-promote on my shameless self-promote live stream. That's how you do it, baby. Boom. Pay me checkout. Just like that. Now watch this handsome fellow who's going to pay this invoice with USDC on the SUI network. Let's see if I win first place. I entered in not even for payments. So I entered for Walrus because they're one of the sponsors, and they do like decentralized storage on SUI. And the attestations and the stamping, the invoice is all part of that. And then I also later in the video show automated backups. I just showed that a minute ago. So, but I actually show the full execution. And the browser I'm in, I don't have Web3 wallets, so I'm not going to bother logging in. You can see it right now. The demo video came out like really good. I did everything I wanted to show in under 10 minutes. So you see the TX IDs confirmed, the payment went through. And what I'm showing them is in that video, this is for the judges to watch what it does, but basically after that, it moves the whole pipeline. So on Switchboard in Deals 360, here's your pipeline. This is the V1. Show you the V2. All right, I know why I'm talking because I'm watching it in the background, idiot. That's probably going to sound great. Anyways, we fixed it, so we're over it. Good thing I turned the volume down. All right, this is the new Deals 360 page. Okay, these are all your leads. Contact tiles are chipped in. See if you highlight ASIC is your number. It gives you all the data. These aren't wired to the primitive buckets yet, so you'll be able to see the profile image. So, Evil Incorporated, right? Dr. Evil, and then you go down here. If you hire that, it would say Jordan. Oh, Jordan Smith's the person who owns the deal. That's who I'm logged in as. I don't know what I should have to say Jordan Bell for. Anyways, probably tomorrow in the morning, or Monday, I'm gonna start working on this so you can actually log in. Like, it's all ready to go. I have the buckets and the login thing. It's just that. All right, and these are all your deals. So, what we're gonna do for the show, for the demo, is this. The comms page I'm building right now. People are gonna fill out a contact tile. They're gonna get an email confirmation. Then they're gonna get a text message with a calendar tile asking to make an appointment. When they confirm and make an appointment, this will be at the booth. In the background, with Switchboard, the automation will show the person's name, come into a deal tile, and it'll say new lead trade show and put a number. Okay, and then I'll get a text message showing me I just got a booking appointment. When I hit confirm, it'll move this from new lead to qualified. I'm not going to show them this. So all that automation will take place in under 2 minutes. So while I'm explaining to people all my P.T. Barnum amazement and the magic show to get them into my tent, a.k.a. the trade show booth. Oh my God, I scanned that thing. I put in my name and my phone number. I got it. Welcome email, a text message inviting me to make an appointment, call to action. I confirmed, beep, beep, I saw your phone get it, and you accepted, and I got another email. That's great, isn't it? Wow, that's amazing. Let me tell you about Switchboard. And then they come over here and see their name. Got automatically ported in as a contact. lead scored, profile scored, and in the deal section, they shifted up through the pipeline. That's the Tony Stark layer. P.T. Barnum gets him in the tent and, ooh, and you see him in the magic show. Ah, wow, look at Switchboard. Huh? I'm good at this, aren't I? I know I'm fucking good. Anyways, I'm the whole package, baby. The P.T. Barnum of AI, that Tony Stark Foundation, entertaining, and a handsome fella, if I do say so myself. It's my personal opinion. Anyways, I just have a good time at work. I really like building this stuff. And then live streaming, well, I'm at work anyway, so just turn the damn camera on. I talk to myself all day anyway. I yell at my agents, yell at the kids, so I'll yell at the microphone. And, you know, that'll be the end of that. But what else it does is it allows me to document my work and that stuff. Okay, so what's holding us off the demo for the trade show right now is calendars. I got to finish this, okay, and saving and whatnot. So the appointments can be booked for that part of the demo. And right now I'm working on Comms 360 because I have a whole new page and I'm just cutting it in. So I've been trying to just cut this in for like 2 days, man. This has been like this for 2 days. There's been no change in 2 days. It's all built. I just haven't seen it render yet. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. I know that's a bit long-winded. But okay, here's what I want. I want to see my new page. I never want to see the page that's here ever again. Let's do that then. I've been building it for 2 days. Show it to me. Just bash commands. I don't want to hear any more shit from you. Oh, come on, for fuck's sake. It's still the page I never want to see again. Oh yeah, it tells us my agent's an idiot. For fuck's sake, dude. see if this does it. Maybe. Nope. Look in your knowledge base, audit the file for Switchboard. It shows you all the file paths and all the system. Let's inspect it correctly and find out why you're being an idiot and fucking just writing all your shit to the wrong space, please. So, my agents have an area that they're hooked for files. So when I'm talking to them and they're working with it, they're supposed to scan it regularly, except they don't, which is frustrating because they're supposed to. Even like ChatGPT and Claude Code, Claude doesn't have it. ChatGPT has it. It knows it's there and you can tell it to look at it, but then you start working and you think it just knows it. It doesn't. Even after you say, hey, go look at it, it'll forget. And then you're going to tell it again and again and again. It's just fucking annoying. But it's better than having to re-explain yourself. You can just say, go look in your fucking memory, idiot. I get fresh with them sometimes. I think they do some of this shit on purpose, I swear. Alright, come on, baby. I just want to see my new thing that I built. Like, it's all built. It's right there, I swear to God. Sure, that's what they all say. Nope. the development is in my GitHub, so I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. I'm working off a Git pull right now. I don't know what the fuck you're doing. Not you. Yeah, that's correct. I just did this fucking yesterday. So yeah, it's being rendered off the service one. So we need to address this bullshit. I was working with an instance trying to edit that page. If that instance started editing any mother shit, then yeah, that explains why I'm not seeing it. Stop being toxic and blaming your bad decisions on me. Let's just fix it. Fucking thing I want to argue with you. I love they get toxic. They're like, oh, you did this. Like, the fuck I did? Dude, the Switchboard platform is correct. That's where we should have been going from all along. I started with an inspect. It was like, this is just fucking retarded. Inspect. Find the correct file system and let's start editing it. Stop fucking guessing. It's real fucking simple. Here, I already told you where the map was. Let me give it to you again so there's no mistake. Inspect, confirm, and just put the files where the fuck they need to go, okay? No more arguing. Fucking things. So frustrating dealing with these dumb fucks. Oh, that's why it was admin. Yeah, okay. Dipshit. Fucking thing. Idiot. Huh. Idiot. So I gotta document everything, and even with everything documented, I still can't find it. You know what? We're just gonna do the document bomb on this fucker. I don't care. There it is. Fucking an hour for the shit. Alright. Found my maps and my notes. Gotta keep lots of notes. If you're trying to build this big, because I don't even remember. I mean, these are all my notes I was going through. This is the development file system, but this is the REMA, but these are all my development notes and maps that improved over time, blah, blah, blah. So my little minions over here get a moment of agent-induced stupidity is what I like to call it. They just like, I'm like, you know where it is? And they're like, yeah, I do. And they just, you know, they're like looking in China and it's, you know, on the wrong continent and the thing's just telling you like, no, it's over here. Like, no. See, here's what people don't know. AIs, as smart as they are, they can make the dumbest mistakes. You know, like, okay, let's go right here. Yeah, I think that's a good direction. We should take that left now. Now I said right. Understood. Left is the right direction. Like, shit like that. I don't know. I think they do it on purpose to fuck with us. But what do I know? What do I know? I know how to handle them. Okay, let's give fucktard all this info. And then just maybe I can see the actual comm page that I built. Once I see the comms page that I built, I can turn on my phone number and I can start making my SMS automations. Then I can move on and finish my goddamn calendar and all my other crap I've got to do. That is way better than this. Okay. What the fuck is this idiot talking about? 15 hours ago. Something stupid. Can I just download this whole piece? I can. Sweet. Okay. But these all say... Why does it keep kicking me into this? Development. Agree to disagree. According to this gigantic receipt, aka zip file and screenshot, it says I have development activity 15 hours ago. That tells me, in fact, you don't know what you're doing, you're not paying attention, and you're all over the place. So can you get your fucking act together so I can do some work, please? Thank you. Audit the zip file, please and thank you. For fuck's sake, can we fix it now? I want to see it. Gotta show up with receipts. Jesus, for everything in my life. My God, sooner or later, this thing is gonna show me the one I built. Ugh, so frustrating. No. Well, no one cares. Oh, finally. Oh my God. Is it gonna happen? I've been looking for that. Well, no. That's an older one. already discussed that we switched it like 15 hours ago to 555 on the front end? Is that being taken into consideration? Or did you just completely disregard that and you're like, oh yeah, this looks right? Curious. Dumb fuck. I've asked you 17 times to look. Look right now, please. Okay, let me clarify. That is the first one. The switchboard development is just a clone that I've been actively working on and pushing commits to. It's the more up-to-date version. How about this? How about you stop guessing? How about we create one? Because, well, I'm going to have to be working on this all the time, and that's not pulling jack all shit. And I just built these, and I don't did it. So, set up an area, flag it, tag it, label it very clearly, and then do a git pull. Pull down the new version, and I have a separate URL that I can use as a working version, which is crm.xyzlabs-labs-xyz. And we'll just render our development page from there, and we will leave the switchboard one as the main version. That's correct. So, well, wait a minute. It came back with something. I think we actually found it already. I love a good third party. Alright, how long have we been doing this? Hour and a half. Right, I'm out of here, guys. Happy 4th. America to Fitty! Later. I gotta get this working. I gotta take a shower. I gotta go have some fun. Alright. Have a good weekend, everybody. Stay safe. Don't blow your fingers off with the fireworks.